Okay, I will admit, I was late to the anime boat. I was asked a year ago, Dallas, you should check out this show called Solo Leveling. I had a lot of things on my plate, didn't check it out. Turns out that was a mistake. This show is crazy and fun and fascinating and gets really, really wild at different times. And today on Geek Devotions, we're going to talk about the main character Jin-Woo and why we don't want to be like them. Hello, Devoted Geeks, and welcome to Geek Devotional Show from Devoted Geeks, who are devoted to letting you know you're loved. I'm Dallas, and I'm so glad you've hit the play button today. If you're new to our show, we take geek pop culture items like movies, video games, and comic books, and we use it to let people know they're loved. So if you don't watch past this, don't know this, we love you, we care about you. There is a plan and a purpose for your life. Do not give up. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are continuing Anime April here at Geek Devotions with taking a look at Solo Leveling, which right now is ranked in the top 5 animes that are streaming right now. And I can tell you, I understand why now. Holy crap, this is a crazy show. If you're unfamiliar with Solo Leveling, I want to encourage you to jump on the boat and check it out now because it's a wild trip. In a nutshell, Solo Leveling is a South Korean webcomic turned anime about a fascinating world. It's like a parallel world of our world where these portals begin just to pop open randomly across the world. And like in video games, people have to go into these portals and defeat the monsters and the dungeon boss of each of these little portals. And then the portals are able to close. However, if they're not able to defeat the boss, the creatures on the inside come outside. Now, at the same time as these portals are opening up, people begin to awaken to special powers. And these people are called hunters. And the interesting thing about this, though, is every person awakens to a certain level of ability, and they're not able to grow. They're not able to get stronger or necessarily weaker in their abilities that they have, which leads us to Jin-Woo, who is the weakest of all hunters. But he's desperate. He's trying his best to do this because he's got bills to pay, specifically medical bills and school bills for his little sister. This is where it gets interesting. In the opening episodes, Jin-Woo enters into a dungeon, again, the weakest of everybody in the party, and it should be an easy dungeon to get through. They have it classified, it should be fine. However, him and his party are suddenly shocked and almost die traumatically, and somehow he survives. But when he comes out, he finds something new. It's almost like he's reawakened to some new abilities. And there's this thing called the system, almost like a video game system, that is now coming up. Only he can see it. And it's giving him daily tasks and all these things. And he's starting to do something that no other hunter has ever been able to do. Level up. Jin is driven to level up because the more that he levels up, the more that he's able to do, and the more that he's able to handle these things, the more money he's able to bring home to take care of his mom, take care of his sister. But he's trying to keep it on the down low because he doesn't want people knowing what's going on. This is a very unusual situation. But as the story progresses, something, in my opinion, devastating starts to happen. Jin starts off as a very sweet, very kind young man, and all of a sudden he's not so kind and sweet as he used to be. As he levels up and as he pushes forward, he goes deeper and deeper into a level of darkness. Which brings us to the conversation at hand today. We all have things that we have to do. We have passions that we want to pursue. And some of you guys, there are things you're trying to accomplish for various reasons. But what are you willing to do and sacrifice for those? Is there a point where you've gone too far? As I said in the show, Jin begins to get darker and darker, and he's having to have this internal struggle of continuing to be the person and keeping in mind the purpose of the leveling up himself. See, his purpose was to raise the money to take care of his mother and to help his sister through school. But this darkness begins to take over. And it begins to cloud his vision on certain things. In our life, as we begin to try to push forward and to accomplish things, the drive to be successful, the drive to accomplish certain things in our lives can sometimes overshadow the purpose that we do these things to begin with. I'm reminded very much of a proverb that Jesus gives in the book of Matthew, chapter 16, verse 26. It says this: "For what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and forfeits his soul? And what shall a man give in return for his soul?" Now, in this passage specifically, Jesus is talking about the cost of following him and to give up worldly things to follow what he has for us. But this whole conversation about forfeiting our soul just to gain the whole world, this is an interesting conversation because the reality is people do this. As we strive to be more successful, to have more money in our bank account and all these things, sometimes we can begin to take shortcuts. Sometimes we begin to make exceptions and to make compromises that burden our soul. They're not what we're supposed to do. Instead of keeping our eyes on Jesus and following what he has for us, instead of trusting in God to carry us through, we put more trust in the system rather than what God has for us. I'm not saying it's wrong or bad for you to have goals and to work hard and to accomplish things. There's a plethora of scriptures that say that we should take much care to work diligently, to be active in doing what we have to do. But if we put all of our trust in those things and we begin to forget the reason that we do these things, then we begin to have problems. Then we begin to have failures. Then we begin to sacrifice the purpose of why we do what we do. My encouragement for you amazing devoted geeks today is simply this. You have goals, you have aspirations. That's good, that's great. Grind for those, do what you need to. But check your heart. Make sure you're not losing what's important in the process of you trying to do that. Make sure you're not sacrificing your family. Make sure you're not sacrificing your loved ones and those who are in your community for the sake of your personal goals and the reasons why you are doing what you're doing. Again, a lot of times our goals are good. Well, the purpose for them they're very honorable. But if we lose track of the why, what we do will not be good. Question of the week for you guys. What animes are you guys excited about this season right now? Leave a comment down below and let me know. Like I said, we were late to the boat for solo leveling, but we're catching up on certain things. We're watching a lot of other things that we've really been enjoying. We started watching the new Gundam series. I really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. But I want to know from you guys, what are you watching right now? Leave comments and let me know. I also want to say thank you to Amazing Devoted Geeks who support us in various ways. You pray for us, you guys encourage us, you watch our videos and you share it out, you take part in the community, and you do life with us. Thank you. Thank you for being part of this devoted geek community. Celeste and I genuinely appreciate it. And if you would like to help support Geek Devotions in a financial way, guys, visit our website, geekdevotions.com, click on the support page, find out how you can help support us for as little as $1 a month, or other ways if you want to do that. But that's not the main thing, right? Like, it's good. We're glad that we have people who financially support us, and we appreciate it greatly. But we care about you guys, and you are the reason that we do this. I'm going to encourage you guys. If you have prayer requests, if you're struggling with things, just have questions, reach out to us. Reach out to us on social media. We have Facebook, Instagram, X, we have TikTok. Reach out to us and let us know how we can encourage you guys. And don't forget to check out the Discord channel and the Facebook group, Devoted Geek Life. All kinds of great things that you can take part in. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, stay devoted. Peace and love.